You should pull the fucking trigger.
Pull the trigger. Ain't nobody gonna do for you.
Alright, what is going on, you guys? This is Misc, and this is going to be a commentary talking about my new PC that I just finished building. So, background gameplay is Warframe in 4K 60 FPS, so I hope that's a high enough quality for you guys. I don't even know if some of you guys can watch it because you're on mobile or something. But regardless, here are the PC specs. It's the case is an NZXT S340, and it's a pretty nice case. It's it has this blue streak along it, and I really like it just because, you know, it's not the biggest case. It's a mid-tower case, so you know, it gets the job done. It holds everything that I need, essentially. So, my motherboard is a Gigabyte Z170X Gaming 7 motherboard, and it was like $300, I think, or probably $400. I don't even know. I didn't get a lot of talk on the price of it because my dad completely changed the build. He made it a better build. The CPU is an Intel Core i7 6700K, and it's not overclocked. It's currently just clocked at 4.0 gigahertz. I don't need to overclock it just because, you know, it's already high enough. I could do everything that I need on its standard, even though I can overclock it if I wanted to. The RAM is a Ballistix 16x2 32GB kit of DDR4 RAM. The graphics card is a NVIDIA GTX 1080. I will be doing a video on that very soon. The power supply is a EVGA Supernova 750W Bronze Edition. And the CPU cooler is a Corsair Hydro Series H115i. I think that's everything. And this thing runs completely quiet. Like, all you can hear is a little hum. I don't know if you heard that. A motorcycle passed by, but all you hear is a little hum from this device. Watch, let me pick up my mic. I'm sorry. Let me put it right next to the case, and here's how it sounds, honestly. All you hear is just the system fans turning on and such. Okay, I'm gonna set you down. So, I can play in 4K 60 FPS. I do have the Razer Blackwidow Chroma keyboard, so like if I start to type, you can hear the clicking. Oh, what did I do? You know, you can hear the clicking. I do like it. It feels very nice. It's a very high grade quality plastic. I personally like it. The mouse is the same as my old mouse that was on my laptop, the E-Tech City mouse. I do have a new monitor. It's an Asus monitor. It's a Asus PB287Q monitor, I believe. Now, when I first started using this monitor, if you guys know anything about PCs, I was playing I used an HDMI port, right? And I got 4K quality, so 2160p, but it was at 30 Hz. It was locked at 30 Hz because of HDMI. So if you guys ever get this monitor and build a PC, just a heads up, make sure that you don't throw away the display port, even though, you know, HDMI is something that a lot of us are more familiar with. DisplayPort allows us to go to 60 Hz. If you guys don't know what Hertz are, it's pretty much the refresh rate of your PC. And with HDMI, I was locked at 30, so I could play games. I could play Warframe at like 120 FPS, no, 140 FPS stable in 4K, but the issue was it didn't look like, you know, 140 FPS. It looked like 30 because the monitor refresh rate was locked at 30. You go to 60, it looks so much better. I swear to God, I loved it, honestly. But I think that's about it. Yeah, I did get the GTX 1080. I was at the wrong place on the wrong time, doing the right thing, and I managed to get it. I told my dad, and boom, ordered. This thing is a fucking monster. I shit you not. I don't know how it can literally just single-handedly just do 4K, 60 FPS, and record at the same time, and not even get hot. Like, it's not hot, it's just warm. whenever I do that. It's just a little bit warm. Like if I put my hand up to it right now, it's just a little bit warm. It's like when you're laying down in your bed for an hour and then, you know, it's just a warm spot. It's not even like hot or blowing out hot air. It's literally insane. And I can even check the temperature right now if I wanted to. I have this application that allows me to check right now, and like, you know, the max is 100 degrees Celsius. Cores are running at 20 degrees. Oh, and also I forgot to mention, the Intel core I have is a quad-core processor, so it's a very strong processor. I did want like an Intel Extreme, like the 3.5 gigahertz with 25 megabytes cache, because this only has like an 8 megabytes cache, but it does just as good of a job. Just as long as I don't overload this, it's good. So yeah, this took about 6 or 7 hours to build, and I literally sat there and just handed parts to my dad. And we here's a funny story. So after we finished building it, the wires looked like shit. We still had to fix the wires, but we're like, okay, we got this. So we pushed the power button, right? It turned on, the fans were going loud as shit. You know, the fans were going at their 100% capacity. It was going great, right? It turned on. I'd say about 3 to 5 seconds later, it turned off, and it would continue to do that. We'd push the power button, and then it would go. That's it. And I'm like, oh shit, ah shit. So what we ended up doing was, I don't know what he did. I have no idea what he did actually. I said, you know what? Screw this. I'm gonna go on my exercise bike. I'm gonna give you some time. And then he asked me if we have any spare SATA cables, so that way we can get the disk drive going to install Windows 10. We got it fixed, and now I believe we are completely done with it. We just need an antivirus on it, so we'll be getting that in the near future. But yeah, I can run Minecraft ultra settings, like, you know, all settings maxed out at 500 FPS. I can run Warframe at 120 FPS and 4K. I think I can run a game that I'm going to walk through, Life is Strange. I think I can run that at 4K, 140 FPS. I have no idea. I don't have the FPS counter on. I don't really care. As long as it's 60, I'm cool, you know? So that's about it. I think I'm about done talking about my PC. If you guys have your builds, or, you know, if you have any build, I don't really care.
But you never do. Sugar, there's a
any
but you never do. Sugar, there's a side. But you never do. Sugar, there's no side. Ways. There's no side.